Good morning, folks. We are live from Los Angeles. That's me, Los Angeles. Let's see. Stream has started, or at least audio has. There we go, in case anyone's didn't auto start. We have a good morning to Nimue Dulac and the Mystery Lady, who will be back later, looks like. We've got Keth. Good morning, Keth. Good morning, and thanks for being here to Katie LBT, whose skeleton is busy hatching. So someone's got crackly joints, huh? We've got Time Shifter. Hello, Time Shifter. I think you're a new face around here. And Guthlaf. Good to see you. If I'm a bit sort of grindy voice today and have to pause frequently, my sister gave me this new tea, and it is very astringent. And I feel like I have like a paper towel folded in eighths just stuffed in my mouth right now. It was good tea, but boy howdy. I need to go gargle some motor oil to re-lubricate all my bearings and things in my throat. But I will try to keep the hemming and hawing to a minimum. Sound yummy? Yeah, it was good tea. It was very, very strong black tea. Let's get some music going here again. Oh, good. I had a vague recollection that we had some good wind. I'm just seeing some wind here, which is good because I think the first thing on our docket is we're going to be doing some smithing with the help hammers. Time Shifter is an old face with a new name. Oh, you were Diggity. Okay. Well, welcome back. Didn't your name have cyber-like letters in it too? As I recall, I had trouble pronouncing it sometimes, or at least recognizing it. We're all just electric ghosts piloting a flesh mech. Yeah, pretty much. I sometimes say that we're all just walking coral. we bring our reef with us. Underpaid Bot is here with a cat poking out of a cardboard box, looks like. Typical cat. So how is everybody today? I've had a busy week, as you all know. I didn't get to do a Wednesday stream. We were busy on a family trip to the hardware store to pick up all manner of things. You know, I spent like a couple paychecks worth over at the hardware store. But one of the things we're doing is we're flooring the attic because we need to move things into it to make room for Corazini in her new room. Because the old office is still full of junk. Temperature says, yes, there was... Yeah, okay. Vadim? Your name in real life? Okay. But to someone without that experience, looks like this is Bam. Nista Creations is here as well. Welcome, Nista Creations. Good to see you back. And we have about 30 seconds on the clock, so may as well hop into the game and bring you all over. So, hello everybody. My name is Kurzar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life. We are here with a big old pile of Milidochalcos and a row of further cooling ingots. Ow. Just making sure I still had nerves. And we have more here ready to go. Now we have some great wind right now. So I think the first thing I want to do is we're going to pick up all of this. And we're going to make us some lanterns. Well, plates first, then lanterns. We have crazy wind. We have calm reflectivity. This should be an easy in. A shoe-in, as they say. We have Sergei Kamchelin and Wade Parker. Welcome to both of you. Good to see you guys here today. Hope this Sunday morning is doing everybody well. It's very cold here today, in real life. I need one of you, it doesn't matter which. And Una Person is here as well. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's get some coal. And a torch. And this should go pretty quick. I might just fire all of these up. Yeah, the torch used to sort of lift after you'd finished lighting it, and I wish it still did that. Like, there isn't a need to keep the torch held to an already lit, you know, forge or fire or whatever. Oh, we already had brown coal. Sweet, we were already ready. We have our tongs from downstairs, apparently. Whoopsie. Let's just leave you on the ground, maybe. Some more light. There we go. And I won't fire these up until we have at least one hot set here. Hey, we have Alyssa F. Hello, everyone. First time streaming. Happy to make it live. Hey, welcome. It's good to have you here. Let's see. Let's get... I'll get you off of here for a moment. Only another moment or two. There we go. And plate. And on. Bang, 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 bang. Ah, so close. Oops. One more or two more in there. And we're going to be actually behind these, I think. It's going a lot faster than I expected it to. Alright, let's get a couple more in here. I'll pick you up too. Get a couple in here. I think I'm doing overkill here, but that's okay. Today, since we got some coal last time, we are being wasteful. So out of curiosity, what is everybody else's favorite lantern material? We had a discussion in comments and on Discord about people's favorites. I had a couple people say, ugh, a little bit of chalcos. Why would you even use that? I had to explain that for some builds, you know, I mean, milk chalcos is, in my mind, a generally very pretty color anyway. But in some builds especially, it can be extra attractive because it contrasts with what you're working on or working with. Like, I wouldn't put the tin bronze lanterns in with a sandstone build because it looks too similar. Otherwise, Norman would like it. We got tin, bronze, or gold. Brass is nice. A little bit of chalcos. Oh, yeah, Oak Tree is here. Good morning. Oak Tree says brass or copper. Bismuth or meteoric iron as limited in special lanterns. Yeah, I can see that. Well, I guess I put too much coal in those. It's okay. In we go. We got a few more here. There we go. Get these out of here. It's very weird. They get restacked with this suddenly for no reason. Alyssa says that after watching me and Hypnotic, the Chacos has grown on you. Cool. Or Hypnotic. Not Hypnotica. Wow. My memory's going. Can I quick process my blister steel? I probably could, yeah, we have a little bit here. We don't really need it at the moment, but if it's bothering you that much, And just for you, we'll process some blister steel. We'll get you off the bar here. Pick up you guys. I won't heat them up yet because we're still a ways behind on these guys. Who else is here in chat? Pumpkin Rot made it. Hello, Pumpkin Rot. Guthoff says whatever metal you can find. And Nick's Rheumaticon here. It's nice to catch a stream again. University work got you swamped. Oh man, I recall those days. Just last year. Yeah, just last year, totally. Hello, fellow kids. I mean, skibbity, my fellow kids. Skibbity is what the kids say to say hello, right? Yeah. That's what Facebook says. Sadicius is here. Hello, hello to you too. Let's get some of these lit up now. And Xanthippe is here as well. A lot of familiar faces today. And a few new ones. Always good to have that good old crowd and then the new faces. We have a Brazilian with internet access. Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. How about yourself? Yeah, I'll have to swap the anvils up. It's not a big deal. Katsy! Hey, Katsy! And hey, Allison Shea made it as well. Your step is so fast, you need to step up your game. Yeah, this is my preferred design here. Some folks like to do where they'll have like 4 anvils and then one hammer per anvil. I don't like that anywhere near as much. Why are you so much hotter? Weird. There we go. Let's pop these up here. Pick you up. Bling, bling, bling. We have Sergio Alarcon. Dang, got church soon. Hope you all have a great stream. Hey, thank you. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. There we go. Just throw you out there. These are super fast, so get it done. Also very, very hot. Yep, that was quick. Uh-oh. Did I just see them slow down a little bit? Could have sworn I did. What are we doing today? We are first starting out by making some Moby de Chacos lanterns. We have enough for 20 of them right now. And then we're going to go back and do some more work on the temple. So I had some folks point out a few things that I missed during last stream as far as building goes. In fact, one of the things that I had previously noticed and was like, hey, we'll fix that today. I didn't fix. So we'll get that done. I missed a part of the sort of arrow slitty design, so I'll fix that, and then we'll keep moving. I want to actually try to get, let's get the roof in there and like some of the canal dug, just so we know what we're doing. I might even bring along a bucket and see how annoying it's going to be to fix that. There is a chance I might just fix that in creative at some point, because it's an irritating issue, and I really wish that Tyron would relent on how he handles water and just make it more like the block game. Alright. Boop. Ah, blessed silence. Steel and steel. Actually, where are all my steel ingots? Here we go. There we go. Okay, steel's done. That's just iron. Okay, I think we're done here. It's only 1 in the morning. Almost time to get up. Gerard is here. Welcome, Gerard. Good to see you in chat today. Let's see, let's put our tongs down this time. Now, this hammer stays with us, I recall. I don't think we were going to planting any more flax. We only have like a really tiny field to sow right now. Let's leave that alone. I do have a saw, which means I can... Oh, my lantern's back at the other place. Let's go grab that real quick. I find it funny that butterflies can just sort of hang out on the ground or anywhere in storms like this. A little goofy, but sure, I guess. Okay, it is lantern time. We could turn these into like 10 more, or yeah, 10 more lanterns, but I think for today's purposes, we don't really need to. I don't really want to bore everybody with boatloads of chore work. So this should be 20 lanterns. So 20 of those. Let's go ahead and cut these in half. Boop. And we need 20 candles, so let's start with 1. Yeah. All right. Perfect. And now we have a little more room in this box. But let's go ahead. Oh, right, we have to hold the tongs, otherwise it'll throw them out on the floor when we grab the plates. So tongs, once again. We'll just, you know, put this candle on this really hot plate. It'll be fine. What are you worried about? All right. Oh, shoot. I wanted to make these with the gold nuggets. Ah, no. We could only have made like 9 of them. Whale poop. Whale poop. Whales have big poop. Well, I guess we'll make do. I mean, 18 versus 20. It's not a huge difference. It would be really nice. But I guess we're not doing that, because I'm not making 20 plates of gold to throw in here. No, I am not. No siree. Okay, let's go put our coal back. Boop. And we can put our tongs away. Let's have a bit of a sleep, and we'll go and hit up the other home, the other temple, as if this was a temple too. Hydration break. Whew, there we go. All right. It's past noon. My goodness. That's my bad. I think we have everything we need here. Let's just roll on back. And Ryuga just woke up. Welcome, Ryuga. A Brazilian asks, is gold mining really that bad in this game? So it is really, frankly. So we would need 40 ingots of gold to make 20 plates to put in these things. And you only find gold inside quartz veins. And only inside some quartz veins. So you might expect to find gold in maybe, I don't know, 1/5 of all quartz veins. And you also have to kind of go and prospect for areas where there's likely to be gold. Where am I going here? Wrong direction, apparently. So yeah, gold mining is a pretty arduous process. And Sergio Alarcon says, my lady wanted to say she loves falling asleep to your videos. Well, awesome. I actually get that a lot. Folks say they like my sleepy voice, or my Voice makes him sleepy or something. Funny. Everybody says that. Even my D&D crew. I hope they don't. Alright. Yeah, it's funny starting up the episode with so many kind of like minor things to touch up over here. Like, I feel like we didn't quite finish last stream. So, like, I want to get those done so we can sort of jump into the things that I want to do this stream. Which is, I mean, more work on the same area of the temple, but it would be nice to get the chaff out of the way first. Gotta separate the wheat from the chaff. And I can just see on the horizon there. Oh, man. I have a Jigglypuff voice? Okay. Jigglypuff! Ladit made it. Hello, Ladit. Good to see you again. And Stepburger is here as well. Good to see you too. Alright, so I believe the first order of business is... No. Someone said that I missed doing this andesite last week. But no, it's done. Or maybe maybe they were commenting on the previous video and didn't notice, so that's done. However, right here, you'll see these slits go the whole way up, and that shouldn't be the case. So let's come over here and let's grab some blocks, I suppose. I think we already... Oh, I thought we had a bucket over here. We do. Good, okay. So we'll try messing with the water a little bit over here. Get a bite to eat. Don't need many of you. I think what I'm going to do is we'll get these lanterns in. I'll probably put them mostly down here, like hang them around here somewhere. Just to maximize the amount of light that's cast on the floor. And then we might go up to the top here and maybe start filling in some of what's going to be up top. So that should be kind of nice. All right, let's start with... And I fix some of this. So we crouch, come over here, shift. So in theory that should have resolved most of the water in one go, but it did not. Okay. Hey, Bryce Jordan with the channel support. Thank you so much. Love your videos, great content. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the compliment and the support. Okay, well that's frustrating. So what this means is we're going to have to, like, do something dumb like this in order to fix all this water here. Yeah, let's see if this fixes that. So we can pop another one there, then we'll come out here. Okay, so here's where I believe there's a bug. So, according to what Tyron has said, or at least my understanding of it, with the water here, unlike the other block game, where you just need 2 adjacent blocks of water to spawn a third one, you need blocks of water on 3 sides. We have blocks of water on 4 sides here. Actually, maybe, yeah, 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And yet this, block is still not water. So I think the water propagation is actually broken right now. Done. So yeah, I think this is going to be chores stream work in general, but for a little... Oh, that one's apparently okay. Alright. And that one's okay. What the heck? How about you? Alright, well, let's get into here. Did I fix that one? It did. Okay, I don't know why those other ones got fixed and why this one didn't, but okay. Just get a couple of these here, just to make sure that when we do fix all this, I know what I'm doing. So that one's quiet now. Good. I like my water nice and quiet. Oh, look, it came back. What the heck? Well, that's frustrating. That's frustrating as all get out. Alright, we'll just fix this line here, and then we're done with the water for now. At least I'm done with the water. That's for sure. So it's like it took it a moment for the water to update and realize, oh, I'm not where I want to be. Yeah, see, so here, this water is still. Okay. So we break this one. It's still squared. Then I break this one. And all of a sudden, it all rushes in. What? What is this nonsense, Tyron? Oh, that's... Oh, no. My torches. Oh, no. I made a day one rookie mistake. Alright, we're just gonna do this. Get it done. Boop. Alright, get you. And then break you. And we'll do that. Should do it. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Well. Oh, water. You so silly. You so silly. Hey, Head of Lettuce here, as well as Slick Genie. Welcome to both of you. So this water void goes down quite a depth. Huh. Does that fix any of it? Not really. I guess there's more underwater that's problematic. So I will probably just come through in creative and just blop water in here at some point. Between episodes or between streams. So, yep, that'll be the plan. Bryce Jordan, sorry you can't stay long. You have to head to work. Keep up the great work. Hey, thank you. Good luck at work today. Don't overdo it. I am good at making sure I never overdo it. My boss would agree. These dull lanterns with no gold in them. Shame on me. Shame on me. I even had a plan to put gold in these things. Oh my. What I might do for these is, since I was going to and I just forgot to, I might come in, deduct the gold from our inventory, and throw some gold in these lanterns and call it a day. Because that was my plan, and it's really frustrating that I forgot to do it. Okay, well, so we have a few lanterns in here. That'll give us some light to keep drifters from spawning here, along with rifts in the future. I heard one rift over here a moment ago. Oh, there's one. Oh, there it is. Okay. Look at that, though. Instantly, so much better. Alright, let's go and do... We have a few moments here, like a minute and a half, maybe, tops. While we can do this safely. Get up here. And put these missing blocks in. So we're doing 3 from the top, okay. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. That should be... Yep, okay. And then 1, 2, and 3. And we're all good. Get our axe out and bust down these ladders. Don't need you anymore. And let's go get ready to rest to dispel the darkness. And maybe not sleep till 1 o'clock in the afternoon again. That'd be great. I do want to also make a little fire if we have any firewood. We can make firewood here. To relight my torches. Okay, so we need to get some grass. Hello, grass. There we are. Just pop you there. And because it always rains in the desert when you're in a Kurzar stream, we're going to throw some dirt on there. And just make sure that happens. Or doesn't happen, as it were. Probably just like 2 is fine. There we go. And before we light it up, we'll sleep. Otherwise, the fires will burn, but our torches won't actually process. Head of Lead woke up the moment this went live. Another wall where the bottoms aren't the same levels. So, okay, so I had a question about this earlier. The bottoms are not meant to be the same level. At least not, they're not going to follow the ground. They're going to be the same level from the top only, and the same level from the current ground around them. So that's why you're going to see the stepping down here and the wall getting taller here. And that is intentional. So, anyone crying, it's not symmetrical. It's not meant to be. Because otherwise we have to build up this entire land here to be flat, or build like a berm. And I don't really want to do that. I don't think it would look as good. So that is intentional. I can't light this fire. Just realized. Oh man. Get a knife. And 2 stickies. I'm going old-fashioned here. It does mess with the OCD. Yeah, I felt like it would look more natural than trying to build the whole thing up or flatten the whole desert. Katie, it says, I think the video is delayed behind the audio. Can anyone else confirm? It's not just me. All right, tell you what. I am jumping on the bed. Okay, so you guys can test the audio sync with that. All right, there we go. There's one of you. We'll just pop you on the ground. Regus is not behind. Okay, so it's just you, Katie. I think you had some trouble last time, too, as I recall. We won't need more than, like, 3, really. I guess. Stack you here. You can put a stack in the fireplace. Oh, yeah, you can put anything in here. You can, ooh, extra piece of wood, too. Nice. You also burn things you don't want in there. Like if I don't want this thing, actually this doesn't have a burn temperature, so it probably wouldn't actually burn. But yeah, pretty handy stuff. You there? I guess we'll just save you in here, 'cause otherwise I will go underwater again and douse my stack of torches again. All right, so before we continue and get that roof in there. I think what I want to do is I want to come over here and I want to look at this whole area here. So we decided on an interior sort of ring size of about this, which is... Oh, this, okay. This is the center. So it's half of this size, or it's double the size. All right. Yeah, it's pretty big. What have I got myself into here? Why do you guys stop me? Jeez, guys. Okay, so I think I'd had an idea of maybe doing like a star-shaped thing where this kind of comes out a little bit, but that might be a little too big. unless I bring these walls in here a little further. But that could be problematic because I want to put a little like interior indoor dock in here, which means you need a big old chunk of water. Name Deluxe says, "Stop you? Our job is to enable your worst impulses." Kevin S says, "I just saved you 5 minutes each time you went to relight torches." Oh, so Kevin, with the torches, the only reason this went so fast is because we have the better Firepit mod on. Normally, you'd want to do a thing where you would let that stack heat up to, what, 300 degrees, pull the whole stack off, and then right-click them in one at a time, and put them in so that there's only one in there at a time. And that gets it done at about the same speed, but it does require babysitting. So that's why I just threw that mod on to stop that from happening. Okay, so I guess I'll do a little bit of poll here, guys. I want to get your opinion on this. Let me pause this. We're going to go into a poll here. Let's see. Start a poll. Circle, or like flower-shaped power base. Circle. Flower. I'll start the poll and then I'll explain what I mean. So from here, the original plan was to have a circular base right in here, like this. Okay. So my idea here is to make a flower shape. I would kind of pull this in by maybe another 5 blocks or so, and then we'd make like a sort of leaf or petal shape in each of these corners here. So it wouldn't be a square. It would be sort of like an archway that had fallen over on its side. So kind of like, if we're doing something like this, we'd come out this way, and then something like this. And then sort of just bring that back in. We get this looking right here. So that when you're looking at it from above, you'd see this shape. Yeah, exactly. So it'd be a desert flower. And since this is the temple of the desert blossom, or flower, I haven't decided yet. I like blossom, but flower rolls better. Hey, and Kevin S. with channel support. Hey, thank you so much, Kevin S. So flowers holding steady at 68% of the vote. Everybody get your votes in. I'll leave it up for a few more minutes. But I think flower's going to win. In which case, I do want to bring this wall in a bit. I think I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to see where or how far this design takes us in multiples of 8. Or actually 16 more like, because we got to go one set of wall, which is 8, and then one set of one open doorway, which is another 8. Is it 8? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 8 there. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's 16. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, and the flower... Can you change your vote? I think you can. I'm not sure how, though. Our bucket's going to go on the floor here. Oh, apparently the shovel is too. Bye, bucket. The flower shape is more interesting. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be harder to do, but I know you guys like making me do hard things, so it's all good. All right, well, let's see. Let's mark out the 8s here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could have sworn this was counted out previously. I really could have sworn. You want to make sure I'm not bored? Oh, I'm not going to be bored for a long time with this. Oh my goodness. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I guess I just miscounted over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all this goes We didn't crawl out of the mud to have an easy life now, did we? Says J So Haven't. I guess you have a point there. Fair point. Oh, I need some ladders for this one. And I've lost a ladder to the sea. The stormy seas have stolen a ladder. How could they? Okay. Knock you down as well. I wonder if I just built this as like as an example of what we'd be looking at. I don't know. Anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's lucky. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this would be the end of the wall there. And actually, it might be smart to, if we're having a flower petal that comes out like at a sort of really acute angle to the wall here, it might make sense that we'd have maybe a stretch of blocks here where we might have, like, this bay might end up blocked up with the wall, because otherwise we have like really narrow opening here that might not look too good. I don't know. We'll have to see. For now, we'll go ahead and we'll open these up just to make sure that everything is ready for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay. I got some more letters here too. Sweet. Now I think we're going to need to make some more of these ashlar blocks in order for the next, what the heck am I? Next phase of this plan. So let's get these out of here. Let's put them. We know we could do before we actually do anything else. Let's go ahead and we'll just pop these up here, and we'll put the lanterns down here, whatever we can fit at least. Might even save one for over there. Hey, the old wolf of Farn is here. Hello. We'll do that, but we'll also scoop this out here. You there. There we go. I guess I don't have enough, you don't go there. You go there. Don't quite have enough for keeping one over at the little base, but it's okay. There we go. Alright. I'll get us started there. Chuck you in there. We have brick, conglomerate, gravel. Okay, I know why we have that. Took me a second. But let's get some space here. Just give me some space, guys. Need some space. We're just going to tuck you in here for now. And we'll get our wedge chisel. Hi. Along with you out. I'll just throw you down. Hammer. And we'll grab a stack of you. So we are ready. We'll also throw our saw in here. Again, making room. Let's go! Hey, Olympus and Cenero are here as well. Good evening, Corazar, says Olympus. I see the temple is progressing nicely. Hey, thank you! Yeah, I want to get some roofage on here. Maybe with a bit of a curve underneath. Actually, definitely a bit of a curve underneath. And I would like to get some kind of... I guess we really can't do dirt, because it wouldn't grow grass. So I'm kind of wondering what we could do about that. Roof ideas, I don't know. Maybe just more gravel, actually. Gravel with lots of plants. Could look pretty nice. I wish you could force grass to grow on the dirt and the gravel. Or at least encourage it to grow with, like, I don't know, fertilizer or something. Good morning, Ryan Richardson. sod roof. I don't think the sod would actually grow. We can find out. We're standing in a pile of bricks right now. Step burger. Bible says on the 7th day God rested, but I think he made burgers that day instead. Hughes is here. Hey, Kura. I'm sick and taking it slow this morning. Thanks for giving me something to listen to. Hey, welcome. Sorry you're sick, but hopefully this will help. Do. Oh my. All the bricks. Just spewing bricks out of my face here. Oh, there we go. Hit the end of the road. Oh my. Oh my. And the last bit. Alright. Very satisfying sound, that. Oops, you come with me. Okay, let's grab, actually, let's grab, like, that many. We'll tuck our spare mortar away in here. Oh, so it's on the jury, you're asking? Yeah, because last week I had the threat of jury duty. No, I ended up getting excused Tuesday night. Or was it? I think it was Tuesday night. And didn't have to go. So, got off lucky. But I didn't have the stream last week, or the chores stream, because we had to go and work on getting Corazini's room ready, her new room. Let's get up here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do something like this. Let's get in here. So we're going to come over here to this layer right there, if I can reach down that far. Big if. There we go. That is flush with the top of the arches. So up down here. So you see it is flush with that. So it'll hide this bit of the andesite, which is fine because I wanted the andesite to sort of be like a dyed layer of parging on the brick here. So this back half of the block should end up being brick eventually. We'll see how that goes. Well, by brick I mean ashlar. So we might get a little creative with it because it would be kind of lame to have like a really boring interior here, but I don't think this works super well on this side. It might be more interesting to have like something carved, like use the same colors, but use texture rather than color to make something on the inside here, because this is just like a passageway for boats. So maybe we could do like a carving with some color and make like a bit of mural or tell a story, or maybe even just have like a motif of like, I don't know, book and air and water and sun or something as we go down here. So we'll sort of cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, we're going to get up here and we're going to run this line, and this will be the start of the arch for the center of this this build here. What I might also do is that this layer right here might not be the toppest top of the build. We might actually raise it up by a block or two, or at least a half a block, so we can fit some more like sand and gravel and stuff here. But we'll see. Just gonna do a bit of this. Not the most exciting work, but needs to be done. Runic carvings of boats that say no docking boats without permission. Your boat will be tugged. Well, the flower, I'm going to end the poll here, by the way. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, we're going to end poll. Flower-shaped temple wins at 73%. graffiti space, yeah. Classic Roman style. And what we might do for the roof, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, hello. I wonder, actually. I'm having a bit of an idea, but I'm going to need to feel it out first. So, what if we did like a vaulted roofing? With, I'm not sure what the right word is, but like cells. So like one sort of vault with angled support going this way, like from this corner to that corner. And then the next cell would be here, so here and here, make an X pattern on the roof. I'm not sure what the right word is, but that could be fun. Oh wait, I have a bridge over there, don't I? But it made for the express purpose of getting over to the side without having to climb back down and back up. Oh. Breakfast time. Breakfast at afternoon time. It's like, must be pizza bagel time. Or bagel bites. With pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime. I think I'm showing my age there. This is why we don't do that. That's why we just back up the slow way and do it this way. Oak trees sending emoji in chat. For the no parking your boat, no mooring your boat. It was the first meal, it's still breakfast at 3 p.m. Fair. Although we have been working since like 7 a.m., so I don't know. Okay, there we go. So I guess the best way to try this out is going to be to do something a bit like this. We'll come to the middle here, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on 4 and 5, right here, this would be basically a walkway. And I think we'll have to do ashlar, otherwise we need to get really crazy with either making this a lot taller or, yeah, or chisel some regular gravel, but we wouldn't get the effect of the path gravel path blocks. Like a cloister vault. Yeah, basically, yeah. Like a vaulted ceiling. It's experiment time. Just bring this the whole way down. We're going to use up all the ashlar we just made. George, this sounds like a chiseled geometric nightmare. It shouldn't... I don't know, yeah, I'm not going to say it shouldn't be that bad, because then it will be that bad. My hope is it wouldn't be that bad, but you never know. You never know. Here is the top layer. This would be where we'd have our walkway. We would be walking directly on these blocks here, in theory. That makes me reconsider making these walls much higher, like maybe half a block. Maybe even just like little short crenellations here. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, so the idea here is that we come through and let's see, probably if I can get off this ladder without dying. Come on, buddy. So we have a sort of unnecessarily thick design here. Oh, right. Okay. Alright, game. Making me build these things this way. Oop. I can reach it. And we probably need to do some backfill with dirt eventually. So be like this. So we have 6 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. So we'll do these guys here. Get stuck there. Back up and over here. Sit on the edge very precariously. Like that. And then we'd have, I guess here we'd have like a block there to support this while we build this. Can you copy and paste non-chiseled blocks? No. So those were actually chiseled blocks. Like the Pan era. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, because in order to use the copy function, they had to be chiseled. Like you can start a chisel block by hitting it with the pantograph, if that's what you're talking about. Oh no, can't reach it. I keep hearing something scratching at something in my office. It might be the cats in the closet on the other side of my door. Okay, I think I'm missing a block down there. Go check. Yeah. So let's get a ladder, not a dirt pole. No nerd poles here, that's for sure. Not allowed. Okay, so something a bit like that. That's not as exciting as I was hoping it would be. But it would give it at least a bit of definition. You're thinking about when you do other arms, it'd be handy. Yeah, so you can't, I mean, there are tools in creative mode, hello, for copying and pasting large chunks of a build, but we're doing this in survival, so we're not, we don't have that luxury. Hey, a great Flaminguista is here. Finally back at it. Yeah, we are. Or did you mean you're back at it, meaning you're here in chat again? So yeah, this is a possibility. We could do something like, I don't know. And this would require some chiseling here, but we could do something like this to help kind of bring that in a bit. So something like that. Yeah, that would actually help quite a bit. And then we need to chisel this a little bit. Maybe even add another block like right there. Something like this. On that side too. I can't reach those at the moment. Probably even something like... maybe not quite like that, unless we do... Come on, get over there. Yeah, so chiseled down, that could work pretty well. That could work reasonably well. Oh, my! Hello, sir. I did not hear you approach. Get out of here. Get. Leaping stab. Ow. Alright, rest time. And Green Giant 90 says, yes, that would work very well. Hey, thank you. Hopefully we don't get beat up in our sleep again tonight. We took a pretty serious beating last stream. We were just surrounded by drifters just beating us in our sleep, and we're like, yeah, this is fine. This is totally fine. Hey, we're getting some trees and some really wild sky color. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is amazing. I love it. Gotta give me a screenshot or two of this. Oh, ho, ho. That is cool. Yeah. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Ragnarok is on its way. So yeah, let's remove this guy down a little bit and kind of copy that pattern over here. And yeah, I think we'll go with this. This will be the initial unchiseled version, and we will chisel that later. Oh, that might be Kurazette in the other room, moving things around. How dare she? So I believe we had it like that. So that. Oh, and you're like that. That. There we go. Yeah, so we'll have this pattern go the whole way down here. That would be nice. That does mean we have to have a lot of fill for some of this, so let's go back up here. I guess not so bad. So we do need to fill in under here, just to make sure that the shorty drifters don't spawn there. But this can just be, you know, whatever gravel or maybe even some more path. Make this a nice 4-block wide path up here. And then, yeah, and then so we only need fill for these middle areas here and then along this wall. And we can just grab some dirt for that. Should be pretty easy. Or sand, really. Although, you know what? Let's do dirt, because if I'm messing around here and I need to like break one of these blocks, I don't want to have to put back a bunch of sand. So I think dirt's gonna be the way to go here. We'll get it from the savannah, like down here somewhere. Just tear apart some stuff. Looks almost like peat right there. Weird. Okay. Well, I think I'm pretty happy with the direction this is going, so let's get some more blocks. Yeah, we're going to use most of these for this roof here. Do I think hanging lights would look good here? So normally, yes. However, I made this a 2-block wide, or an even number of blocks wide. So if we hang lights, we need to hang them in like a square, or deal with them being offset, which would drive me crazy, or like hang them like from parts like here in the corners that hang down somewhere in the middle, but not quite. Which that would probably be the least offensive. But I'm not sure I'd like it. Plus, with the boats coming here, you wouldn't want to have hanging lanterns in the way of your sails, your masts. So I think we're going to leave that as it is for now. Let's see, how best to build this here? Maybe just like this, I think. And then we come to, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring this across here like that, and we'll just do the same thing the whole way down here, and then we'll repeat the other side, but we'll start by pulling those across from the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should bring us to, yes, that block right there, and then this block. Perfect. I can count today, guys. I can count today. Must be a good day. goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more. Lines up perfectly. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only a few more to go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and we're here. Sweet. So here we can deviate a bit. I think. Yeah, let's just do a bit of this. We'll bring this out to there for now. Might carve that back a little bit at some point. So here we need to figure out how to get this across. I guess it's not too hard actually. So let's bring you across like this. So we only want to get the two on the outsides. That. And then fill these in here. Done. Perfect. All right. Then we'll come through underneath and we'll build out the rest of the vaulting. And by then we'll be out of Dancing Ashlar again. Oh man. This is a massive project. It is just sort of continually dawning on me. I think it'll be really cool when it's done. Hey, look at that. All right. Let's pick up these blocks. Actually, no, we'll leave them. Frankly, we'll just... These are fill, so... Hey, Phil. So here's what we'll have to do. To fill these in like this. And that way we won't get the short drifters spawning up here. Well, at least not inside the walls. Where they'd be harmless, but very annoying. So let's see. Let's go grab some dirt. Let's go get some. Let's maybe... That's clay. Wouldn't mind having like a hill to tear down. We'll just go back over here to our, sort of near our translocator and see what we find there. Green Giant says they're using satellites to find a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. They've been finding like crazy things in South America using lidar and radar. I guess mostly radar, like ground penetrating radar, as I recall. Maybe plus some lidar, because the lidar can see beneath like tree leaves, but won't penetrate the ground. Very weird graphical artifact. Maybe not that hill, but maybe that hill. Ooh, that hill. These hills. Yes, here we go. Just short little hills to start ransacking for dirt. Oh, and a ruin. We'll see what's there. Hyena ruin. Ooh, we have a nice... Ooh. Well, I don't mind if I do. I'm being honest. Maybe not right now, but this is pretty nice. What do you got for me? Okay. I like the the pot more than its contents. That's kind of usual for me. Alright, where was that hill I saw? Here we go, up here. With the hyenas, of course. I guess let's get killing here. Just a couple of these guys. Boop. Boop your butt. And it's your turn. There we go. Anybody else? No, we're pretty good here. This is low fertility. I guess I'll harvest some of these guys' stuff. I don't care about the meat. Probably just the fat, to be honest. One fat. Two fat. Red fat. Blue fat. Where's that? Oh, you guys are here too? Great. You heard the commotion, we're like, hey, what's going on over here? Bad news for you guys, commotion is caused by me. Come on up, buddy. Red fat, blue fat seems like a medical condition? Yeah, it probably is. You want to get the ticked out like right away. Alright, 5 fat. Not too bad. You stay over there. Alright, so we'll get a couple stacks of dirt here. And bring them home. Oh, this isn't very deep. Oh, man. Oh, well. What can you do? Green hyenas and ham. It's a good thing that hyenas pop into existence every now and then because they'll go extinct otherwise. Yeah, and you know, I'd be all for that. They're just so aggressive. So it is part of the lore that the rot and maybe like whatever came after is what made all of the animals so aggressive. Well, mostly wolves and bears. Like in real life, a wolf typically won't attack a human unless, you know, they greatly outnumber them or they're desperate. Humans are pretty scary. We're very weird. And most animals would rather, unless they're hunting specifically, they would rather just chase you off. Because, you know, if they take even a scratch, you know, they live in effectively the Dark Ages, so a scratch can kill them. Or infection or whatever. Really? Really? You didn't just see what did your family here? Alright, buddy. Get lost. Anybody else? We're gonna just wander over here from a mile away? There we go. Alright. It's dirt day. I am Mog Swamp today. If anyone doesn't know who he is, he's a other block game creator, and he made a bet, or basically a deal with his audience, that for every sub he got in a certain time frame, he'd mine 50 blocks of dirt, and he got something like a million, like 1.3 million subs or something in a really short amount of time, just from that stunt. And so he is still digging dirt to this day, and that was like months ago. Hello, Visitor, formerly named Lucky7. Yeah, he's the Flat World guy, yeah. That's Mog Swamp. Yep. Super flat. He's not a flat Earth conspiracist. It's the other block game Flat World. Should clarify on that one. Yeah, I totally follow the Flat Earthers. Totally me. I think after like that layer over there, we'll call this done here. For now. This will not be the last of the dirt that we need, but for today, it should be enough. We'll see. Hey, Darkwing made it as well. There's Woot Woot Desert Life stream. You bet. Oh, and this week I am looking to have a chores stream. We'll probably do more dirt digging. Among other things. The Flat Earthers theory doesn't make sense with Newton's theory. Well, it does if you consider that Newton's theory is just witchcraft designed to confuse and deceive everybody. I don't want to get into conspiracy theorists right now and bashing them, but yeah, it's a whole wild world out there. The world is indeed square, I agree. And the universe has square geometry, too. Definitely. Okay, that's plenty of dirt for now. Let's make our way back to the temple. Or the very tiny beginnings of a temple. What I'm probably going to have to do is just to make sure that I have a smaller chance of really messing this up, is we'll build this one arm out up to the temple, and the rest of the arms will start from the temple and make sure we get the count right going out. Because it'd be real embarrassing to start them all different, you know, from farther away and then have them all meet, and they're all different lengths. The world is shaped like Brazil. Okay, let's get up here. I'll throw some dirt down. We'll throw it on the ground. The world is shaped like a Kingdom Hearts world. No, thank you. I like my worlds not confusing and twisty. Hey, Lake Filter made it. How you doing, buddy? Let's get this Phil in here. My good buddy Phil. Oh, and Boyle's here, so happy pizza giving, everybody. I could go for pizza giving. Well, today we're having leftover potato and leek soup. It's on the menu for today. I made that on Friday, and it is very yummy. Especially with some nice crusty bread. We got some Tuscan bull from the grocery store. Oop, up the ladder. The world of elephants all the way down. All right. Bust you out of here. Oop, I'm stuck. Like, why am I not moving? Yeah, I think fill is the worst thing to do, like the worst job in all of block games. It's like, oh, I gotta fill up this hole with like boatloads of just junk to make sure things don't spawn there. It's just like, ugh. The worst. So I think a 4-block wide walkway here would be nice. A blockway. Because 2 would feel a bit anemic with how wide this is. There we go. And then we could come in here with some of our gravel and fill in these. Let's grab some of that from here. It's going to probably require 3 stacks. Oh man, think of all the gravel, or the stone gathering and gravel crunching we did for the last chore stream we had. That's going to be done like once per arm here, I think. Maybe even like 1.5 times per arm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need even a little bit more than what we have here. Spooky. Nope, and we're out. It might make sense even. So if we have a nice big walkway here, let's pretend. Let's not pretend. Let's go get some blocks. So I want to sort of build out some possible crenellation styles, or if not crenellations, then at least some kind of interesting wall formation up top here. And let's see if it makes sense to bring that gravel out by 1 more block and turn that block the whole way down into gravel. What happened here? It's so weird. It's stretching up here more, I think, because it thinks it's sort of connected. That's goofy. But these are really coming in nicely. I think this one might get a replacement. This is a little too short. And this one has not grown yet. Did I plant one here? Did I forget to? Nope. Okay, you're just taking longer. How about these guys over here? We have... Oh, vintage story. You so silly. These are still growing. Okay. So it could be cool to either do something where we maybe plant some more cypress up above, or like stagger them, so it's down here, then up here, then down here, then up here. That could be fun. Well, let's go make some more blockies. Great, I'm talking like Gonger from Sesame Street now. Blockies! You know you're a parent when. Get those out of there. Let's grab a U. Oh, goodness. Throw down over here. Get our wedgie. And also... U. We'll make like a stack each of the shorty blocks, the slabs, and also some stairs. We got a Discworld jam going on in chat right now. I'll admit I never watched Discworld, or never read Discworld. Didn't watch it either, for that matter. I just for some reason never got into it. I don't really know why. It does seem up my alley, though. Okay, so there we go. And so I adjust my headset here for just a moment. Okay, there we go. So we got some of those. We got some spares. We'll bring along a few more spares. Why not? There we go. 2 stacks. Plenty for experimentation. It is medium though, so we'll probably want to take a break here and go rest momentarily. Alright, so this... Oh, I wanted to grab more gravel too. Shoot. Let's fill that in. Boop. Hey, we have Desiree Warner Person here. It's good to see you in chat again. Alright, so as far as wall design here goes, for the crenellations slash fencing slash whatever, you know, just defines the edge of our wall here, it would be great to know where we are. Let's see, so we have the trees here, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can do... This is directly over that one, alright, so... Just going to mark these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In theory... Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Let's get up here. And 7 and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do a couple of these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Hey, we have Oak PCS 999 says, "Thank you for introducing me to this game. Forever grateful." Hey, awesome. Welcome to Video Story. And the Mystery Lady is back. Welcome back, Mystery Lady. Let's get a few brickies going on here. I'm doing it again. A dang gonger, man, I'm telling you. Alright, so we have some options. Simple option would be to do some kind of basic wall here, and then some kind of crenellation. So just like this, alternating, or even every 3 or 4, just to give the wall some definition from below. And so that we can see that definition, we're going to go and rest and make it daytime. What did you miss? A lot of building, a lot of dirt digging, and some more building. Hydration break while we sleep. Oh, good morning to you. And be gone, by the way. Good morning and be gone. Alright, so from here, basic crenellations. I mean, they work, I guess. They're fine. They're not very exciting. So there is that. Trees look nice, thank you. Yeah, I'm liking how these are coming out. I think they help break up that sort of solid blue space back there. And over here, I think we're still waiting on some to grow here. Oh, here we go. Oh, still just the one. Oh, we got 2. Look at this short one. Oh my goodness. So this one I will definitely repot, as it were. So we have a few more options here. Has it rained yet? No, it has not actually. It was raining. It rained last stream. Hasn't rained this one yet. Now, one thing that I was thinking of, but I don't want to do, is I was thinking of having some other like designs popping out of here. That could be okay, but we're going to run into some of these treetops, and I'd rather not shave them off. Plus, it would look funny if they were growing underneath things. Now, we could do something where, like, maybe here we do 2, and then we, like, skip 2, and we do 2 more, or something. But this wall's already wide enough. I don't really want to make it any wider. So I'm kind of against that idea. For now. I could change my mind eventually, but not right now. Let's go ahead and break those out of here. Break our ankles. Ow. I'm gonna put up another ladder here, I think. Just to have an easy way of getting up and down that's not at one end. Also, we haven't eaten in a while, and I'm wondering if the bug of our satiation being stuck has hit us again. Okay, so we could also do a lower version of this, where like we have just a low crenellation, which is fine. We could also do something crazy like this. Well, this isn't that crazy, but we could have an alternating stairs in here as well, and we could even do that up here if we wanted to. Let's take a look at this from below. So from right below, you don't really notice a difference. Like, it's just flat there. So you have to come a bit away to see it. I don't like that too much. Plus, this would keep us from jumping over the edge, which from a safety perspective is nice. From a practicality perspective, since we have, you know, ankles of steel, I'm less interested in protecting ourselves from jumping over. So it might make sense to try spinning these around. That way we get some interest from both sides. Let's see how this works. So we'll do these here instead. I guess here we would still be blocking ourselves from jumping over, but here we can't see anything now. So I would think that this is probably the way to go. So here we have some definition to the edge of the wall. We can still see over. If we need to jump down real quick to get somewhere real fast, we can. Or to, you know, escape drifters or those new creepy crawlies in 1.20 whenever they show up in our world. And I like that. Let's see how it looks from below. Better. That's much better. Absolutely. Go away. And now that I'm looking at it, so what we probably should have done is we probably should have made these blocks right here out of stairs. However, if you'll notice, the stair block texture doesn't really line up very well with the rest of the textures. Like, it just sort of gets offset. So I think I'm okay using the stairs up here, but I think for underneath here, we'll just chisel these down. New creepy crawlers, can I elaborate, please? You should go and sign up for the official Vintage Story Discord and take a look at what's there. Also check the Vintage Story news. There's going to be new monsters in 1.20. So, they're very creepy crawly. I don't want to spoil them here because some folks might want to stay unspoiled. So I will not mention too much about them here, but they are very creepy crawly. Right, I wanted to finish this under here before we dig this out. It'll make that a lot harder. So, let's do it. Let's finish this up. Well, what do you guys think? Crenellations okay? The alternating slab and stairs are the best, but it might need some crenellations on the bottom of the overhang as well. Yeah, we want to do something under here to make that interesting too. Probably, maybe even do an alternating crenellation here, where we do, maybe like under areas where we have the taller bits, we would dig this in a block, and then underneath here, we actually have it poke out onto this block. So we need an extra block here underneath to handle that. So, yeah, I think we'll keep that in mind. I'm not going to do chiseling for a little while yet. I want to get the base design down, get it the whole way down to here, and then we'll look at chiseling some of this stuff, and maybe not even all of it, just sort of the important bits. Like, some of the annoying stuff under here could be a good target. Alright, so let's do some crenellations. We'll tear down these guys here. I like the shorter ones better by a lot. I don't think we need to worry about these. We can, like, this is really just an alternating 1-2 pattern. It's not really going to matter sort of where they end up, because we can sort of fudge it a bit. Like if we have like a rising staircase, we can have the crenellation end early, or have a difference in the pattern to indicate that change in elevation or design. So this is not much of a consideration. Bye. Not getting you. Bricks, worth it. Dirt, not so much. Alright. So, really? I just did that. Okay. Let's flatten those out. Get all these down. We need a few more, because again, this is already somewhat longer than 64 blocks, I think it is. Or, oh, here we go. Let's see, maybe we don't need more. Oh, it's longer than 32. I get it, okay. We'll make sure they line up once we get to the end here. Yes, okay, good. And we'll just fill in with these guys. I think I'll hold off on here, because here we're going to have a staircase up to this level here. So we'll leave that alone for now. And the Mr. that likes the cypress leaves, or cypress trees. Me too. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Okay, up. A few more here. And there we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's already a lot better. Just getting a little bit of definition to that top there. It doesn't take much. I mean, sure, this isn't like super fancy, but I like it. Okay, so let's get these bits under here done, and then we might look at doing some of the digging work here, and then filling in some of the foundations that we'll need to have showing here. Let's see. We'll throw you in here. We'll probably need more mortar here real soon. Throw you guys in here. And get those out of here too. All right. You're right, Oak Tree. The first chisel rough run will definitely add some stuff. And actually, hello. So in a build this big, the more you chisel, and actually there are a couple considerations to make. One is the more you chisel, the more you get down to a finer and finer amount of chiseling, or finer detail, the more you sort of have to do more on the rest of the build. So like if we need these arches really smooth and perfect, we kind of need to do that level of detail sort of everywhere. Otherwise, you end up with some that are like perfect and smooth, and some that are blocky. So we need to pick a resolution that looks good and can be reused reliably. The other factor is that there's a decent chance of starving to death. Let's fix that problem first. Yeah, I hear you. There we go. Oh, that's empty. I thought we had 2 more in there. I guess not. But so, who was I was watching? I think it was Megagran. Actually ran out of RAM on their computer because of all the chisel blocks. So we need to sort of be a bit careful in terms of how crazy we get, because we could end up physically, literally unable to keep building. Now, I do have 32 gigs of RAM in this machine, And I'm not really keen on upgrading to 64 just to have enough space for chiseling blocks. Given that I just upgraded to 32, and I'd have to replace all my dim modules with the new stuff. What I don't know is if you chisel one block and make it really detailed, and chisel a second block and just like take one chunk out, do they have the same performance and RAM cost, or are they different? That's what I want to know. All right, so let's get under here. Let's do the thing with the ladders. The laddersing. How much of this can I reach from here? Not enough of it. Okay. Let's bring this ladder one block closer. Bring the ladder down to our level. Whoops. So it's kind of like this and then that. Yeah, okay. I can't even... Oh, I can reach that. Oh, whew, good. 5. Okay, that works. I think here we're going to have a harder time, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Okay, we're okay there. This one is a bit dicier. No. Okay. There we go. Lake Filter says it's a perfectly legit reason to upgrade. Yeah, but, I mean, so I just went from 16 to 32, and all my dim slots are full. I have to buy a full, brand new 64 gigabyte kit and replace all my modules with it. And Kurizette might have a thing or two to say about that. Here, I'll put her on. You suggested to her. It'll go real well for you. No! There we go. Hey, Phil Boswell made it. Welcome, Phil. We just did a bunch of fill earlier. Filling with dirt, that is. Oops. I meant to do that. Oh, come on. Can I reach you? Not quite. Oops. Just like that. Ugh. The Mystery Lady says, so you're going to do a sort of arch design up underneath? Yep, that's what we're doing. So these will need to get chiseled down to be a little less, you know, chunkily. But that is the general idea. Let me not break our ankles this time. Oak PCS is playing on a 16 gigabyte RAM laptop from 2007. Should you avoid chiseling? No, you should be okay. Just don't, like... I wouldn't build a build this big and chisel it. I mean, like to the size that we're going to build here. Like, you could build this wall and chisel it to your heart's content, up to here, and you'd probably be fine. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. A build this size, though, and chiseling, yeah, you'd want something that's not from 2007. There we go. And one over, oops, over here. Got it. Alright, 2 more bays to go. Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty chunky right now, but I think once this is all done, it'll make a lot more sense. You had a good PC, but a capacitor blew. Oof. I have had to fix my fair share of capacitors. It is not fun. Okay, let's get you. Sneak our way over here. And this side. Get that last little corner under there. That's the way to do it. Sound of water laughing at me. That's what it's doing. You know it. Step over your 3070 is almost 100% when you have VS open. CPU barely even touches the game. Are you not frame limiting? Like I limit to 60 frames per second because it makes recording much smoother. So my GPU is like half asleep right now. I mean, I do stress it more because I'm recording and streaming at the same time. So there's that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, so we'll do right there. Boop. Is Vintage Story more taxing than a couple tabs of YouTube and Google Docs? Probably. Hey, Nikki Emmert is here, and I see Cameron Graves as well. Welcome to both of you. Alright, so from here, we want to start probably the sanding, which means we need to get our shovel sharpened and probably a fresh bin or two ready here. It might actually make sense. It might make sense for us to run home, make a few crates, like I'm talking like, probably like ebony crates, because they're pretty big inside. And then stacking a few crates out here and just throwing the sand in. We're going to have so much sand. And I don't want to get rid of it all because we might need it later. I don't know for what, probably more fill, really. But yeah, I think that'd be the smart move, would be to grow and grab some crates. We'll get some more food too, because we're almost out. So let's go ahead and make a trip home. Leave all the things here that we don't need for the trip, including the hammer. We will need a saw, though. We'll grab that. Maybe even the second saw, just in case. I'll grab the things from here that we don't want to leave here. This hammer's coming back with us. That was supposed to stay at home anyway. The bucket stays, and empty food containers. I said. There we go. Bill says, yes, you called. Stepburger says, you don't limit, but you don't want to because you have a 165 Hz monitor. That makes sense. And if you're not recording, then it's like whatever. Recording, though, it gets real funny. As soon as you get outside of a perfect 60 Hertz or FPS, you get really janky recordings and streams. Oddly, I tried 120, and although it could handle 120 just fine, it still resulted in a recording that was a bit jittery. It had like weird microstutters. I guess because of some of the frame timing delivery was like just off to where occasionally, like let's say you normally get every other frame, so frames 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Like sometimes it would be like, oh, you know what, frame 7 came out slightly better timed than frame 8, so we'll do 7 and then 9, but then 10 beats out 11, so we go back to 10. So you end up with this sort of weird like kind of effect going on. I did not like that, so yeah, I'm a bit limited here when doing recording, but having grown up playing, and here I'm dating myself, playing games that ran at about 12 to 15 FPS, and that was like by design, it doesn't bother me at all. 60 FPS is perfect. Phil is amazed that we don't have helper devices like Raspberry Pi to handle streaming for us. So there actually is, or there are devices, and several options too. So some people they'll play, but they'll use a different computer to record or stream. I think that can actually help smooth out a lot of weirdness. I know I still occasionally get some funky. Some funky frame timings here, especially in the recordings, making me a bit jittery. There's also like Elgato makes a bunch of devices, stream decks and so on. Now some of those are mostly for audio, and I'm not familiar with ones that are for video. Since it's not really a financial option for me right now, like, you know, this is largely a hobby still. So, you know, I'm not going to be blowing $16,000 on the whole, like, oh, I got to get the best, the absolute best of the best microphone and stream deck and all that kind of stuff. Like, no, it's not happening. Once I hit my 2 million subscriber mark by next week, then we'll just upgrade right then. Sure. Hey, ZMS93 is here. Says, thanks to your tip about meteorites at the beginning of the series, you're not obsessed with digging out any suspicious-looking holes and looking for meteorites. It works quite well. That's good. That's good, ZMS93. Okay, so I came here for something. Food, for one, so let's go grab some more food. Right, crates. Crates. I knew that. Pong and Tetris for people's first games. I think my very first game would have been Super Mario 3, or Mario Brothers 3 on the NES. I had a buddy who lived down the street. He had an NES, and it was the funnest thing ever when we were kids. Because I could just shift-click this. Now, I forget the recipe, which changed. If I can press the right button, where is H? There you go. Alright, so we're going to make ebony crates. Right, that requires a saw now. Okay, good thing I brought the extra saw along. Yeah, sure, I'll just turn all these into crates. Why not? We got 42 durability left. Okay. Not too shabby. Yeah, we would play that game for hours, just doing the versus mode. And we would just try to step on each other's heads all the time. My second game was a very violent arcade game, and mind you, I was like 4 at the time. I think it was like River City Ransom or something. And we would play that because his dad used to be like an arcade technician or something, and we would play that down in the basement. We just open the case up and mash the quarter button a few times to get some free plays in. I think we have most things we need. Right, extra shovel. I think we have more back at the other place, so I think we're okay. Although it is really nice out for making a few more lanterns, and maybe remembering to get the gold in this time. Let's see, 1150. Yeah, let's go do some lanterns real quick. Some more plates, Because we have to keep the lantern thing moving, otherwise we're going to fall behind to have like a really dark temple and no lights. Hey, it's raining! Who was asking? Lake filter? It's raining. I thought I saw a puddy-tat. A drifter, actually. Alright, let's, we can leave those there, that's fine. We had Peter Pan on DOS, Might and Magic, Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It was Zelda on first games. Space Cadet Pinball is a classic. Someone here played Nox in 2000. I have not played Nox. Not I. Pokemon Emerald slapped the hardest. Medal of Honor. Uh-oh, Cameron Graves got shut down by Nightbot. Spam. Spam? Really? Good grief. All right. Get these guys banging away. Any second now. What the? Wind, violent storm. I think we run afoul of the bug. There's apparently a bug sometimes where the wind will blow, but when you come back through a translocator, it doesn't quite register. I'm gonna try. we're gonna save and close and come back here real quick. Okay. So pardon the break in the game here. Let's log back in and see if that fixes it. It should. Ryuga did. Cameron Graves used too many emojis. Probably. It's emojis and symbol like question marks and such. Oak Tree says it's a synchronicity issue with chunks. You get the feeling Nightbot didn't like you saying how old you were. Did you have too many zeros in that in the number? What do we got here? Oh, it's calm, that's why. Well. Alrighty then. I'll just do this. Back we go. I guess that was a complete bust after all. Okay. That is the first time I ever had that bug happen to me. So I was not prepared for that. Try farting. Well, I guess we're going to head back. And let's see. We have all the stuff that we need. I'm not so sure about the shovels. Of course, we do have the extra shovel here, and I think we have one at the other place. So, yeah, let's go back. That was disappointing. On the wind front, at least. I see we're all posting our ages in chat. I am 5 in my head. Kurzette would agree. Oop. Here we go. Phil says, "Get off my lawn, young whippersnappers." Nick Hammer, just 20s in your head. Yeah, I get that feeling. I mean, I'm totally still in my 20s. Yeah, that's me. That's why I definitely know things like how skibbity is just how we Gen Zers say hello to each other. Yep, we. You know, I fully appreciate now the whole like people, you know, how slang changes, and like it sounds, every generation's slang sounds ridiculous to the previous ones. The reality is that the previous generation's slang has not made it into the vernacular, and it's just a matter of time before the new one does. So like, you know, skibbity Ohio Riz, like, to me it's, I mean, I know what it means at this point, but like, you know, when I first heard it, I was like, that's just gibberish. Like, what the heck, man? And now it's like, oh yeah, I guess I can see, you know, some of the silly sayings that we have that came from internet memes and so on. So it is calm, riftly, I mean, riftwise. Riga says, I internally died hearing you say that. Why, son? Why would you feel that way? I can be just as fleek as you are. I am the fleekiest. I'm fleeky deaky, yo. Because that's what they say. Got him in one. Alright, let's see. Let's dump these guys in here. And I do have a shovel, yes. Okay, so we're good on shovels. Ever so briefly. Anyone remember Leet? Oh, yeah. I used to announce, every time it was 1:37 in the afternoon at work, I would announce it's Leet time. I was real cool. I still am real cool, but I was too. Oh man, so much sand. Oh, the sand. So we're going to have to dig this entire channel out. I'm probably just going to do like one block deep, if I'm being honest. I really don't want to have to mess with filling in multiple layers of water. It just does not sound fun. For me or for you. This will only be for like river keel boats, I guess. I think, it's funny, keel boats don't really have a keel, do they? Nikki Emmert says, what in the holly heck is Leet? Ceremonial barges. Yeah, I guess that would work here too. Yeah, we're gonna be shumveling for quite a while. Luckily, we're only doing this one, so the rest of them won't be dug out like this. They'll actually just be walkable paths. This is the different one because it ends up down at the lake. I mean, so with Leet, let's try on the discussion. So, like, Leet itself just means elite. So there's that. But then there's Leet Speak, which is where you use certain slang terms and also replace a lot of your letters with numbers and symbols to type chat. And purposely misspell things, like the becomes T3H. There really isn't, like, one standard, though. So, like, some people would just type TEH or even TH3. Oh, I think that's less common. Usually te. Will the lower walls be left sand? No, we're going to be doing some foundation here. I want to get the channel dug here first. My good buddy Doug. I gotta meet my friend Doug, and then my friend Phil will show up again. The gravel digging, though. Doug and Phil do a lot of work, Oak Tree, that's right. They're my best contractor buds. We are busy chaps, says Phil. As someone with dyslexia, it is a nightmare trying to read that purposeful misspelling stuff. Yeah, I can imagine so. Although I have a friend who finds it easier to read because they already have trouble. Like, it's sort of like their brain is unscrambling it by accident in the right way. And Nimue Delak is out for the day. Well, thanks for coming, Nimue. Good seeing you as always, and hope to see you again soon. That's short for you better be back next week or else. Or else. Xanthippe says they're 67. We got a pretty broad array of ages here. Assuming they're all everyone's real ages. Pretty far already. It actually isn't too bad, at least on my end. It's not the most exciting content for sure, but I think what I'll do is, for now, we'll get up to where the wall currently ends, and then we'll sort of dig out this stuff, put the foundations in, and then the large majority of the rest of the digging I would like to just do on chore streams if I can. I also want to get we're gonna have some sort of like not like a dock really, but like a little stairs down area here for like disembarking or unloading people. Like as they come down here, like if there are people who need to get off earlier for some reason because they want to, you know, dig in the sand, whatever they do here. Look, I'm just the builder. I'm not one of the monks. I'm not the Order of Mortar. Wait, yes I am. I'm the founder. How about a quarry mod that digs sand? How about just like a big old like fan? Or a beach dredger. There we go. How about a beach dredger? Just drive it up here. We could then use that to fill in the sand that's missing on the edge of our little shore here. Okay, this looks kind of cool actually. Like the open hoop, but it's not gonna be open forever. I could totally like put like a pond, like a pool there, some kind of like little pretend pond or fountain or something. That could be neat. That way we sort of keep some of the blue out there. So when's the new update coming out? No idea. We are into the pre-releases. Pre-releases can be really short or really long. I think recently, especially with the large amount of new content that's been coming out in the last several patches, the pre-release cycle has been pretty long. I think Tyron said he was hoping for around Christmas, but that could be wildly off base from reality. We'll have to snap back to reality, because apparently gravity isn't a thing anymore. Have an infinity pond on top of the tower. What's an infinity pond? Oops, I want that one. Let's use the other one first. Love the chore stream vibe. You're missing them because they're during your sleep time. Ah, I'm sorry, Leak Filter. You just need to sleep in my schedule. Easy. Let's go ditch some of the sand here real quick. And gravel, I guess. Okay, Snad. In you go. Oops. And Garvel. There we are. Some spare medium fertility dirt. Don't really care about that too much. And infinity ponds where you can't see the surround from in the ponds. It looks like it goes on forever. I'm not sure we'll have the space for that. It's only like a 16 block diameter there, so I'm not sure we'll have like the space to make that illusion happen. Whoops. No. What's happening here anyway? It's fine. Whoops, I meant to actually dig this. It doesn't need to be very big at all. I think I might need to see what an infinity pond looks like before I really understand it. Alright, this is our last bay to go through. Yeah, we're almost at the end here. For now. We will have to dig out more later, but that'll be chore stream fodder. Ow. I meant that. That was on purpose, I swear. Dig this out this way. I'll make a bit of a stair here at the end so we can get up and down without too much trouble. So we'll come out like 2 more blocks here. And this one we'll just dig up here. And then here, we'll just dig out the gravel. Now I have the gravel for the top. Actually, the gravel on top is conglomerate gravel. This is sandstone, so it would look different. Infinity Pool is the name. Okay. Oh, it just means that the water flows off the edge. Okay, I gotcha. You know, we could do that. We could have like water coming off the edges of this whole thing up here. I'd still want to have like a place to walk and do things up there. But that could be a cool idea. Maybe not a full infinity pool like you're envisioning, but something similar-ish would be kind of fun to do. All right, let's dig this rock out of here now. So the central channel is going to be 6 blocks wide. Yeah, 6 blocks wide and 1 block deep. So we'll be able to leave, well, except for this gravel here, we'll have this be sort of a walkway here, but then these 6 will be sunk into the ground by 1 block. Unfortunately, I don't think the quarry mod will be much help here. We could try it, though. It's probably... it might not be slower, actually. It might actually be faster. But at least we also get to keep the goods. Let's try it. I think we have the stuff for it. Let's actually drop you in here. You in there. Grab these bad boys. Let's see what we got. Oh, and actually, we could actually start it down here. Oh, okay. Let's try this. Let's bust this out. Alright, we're gonna do, I guess we'll, does it have to be square? I don't know. This is an opportunity to test whether you can quarry less than the maximum. You can. Yeah, you can. I already know that. 3, 4, 5, 6. What I don't know is if a single block is valid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Let's hammer these in. Do I have the hammer? I don't. Let's open the bin. Come here, hammer. There you are. These aren't very space efficient for storing blocks, but it's just nice to be able to get the useful material out of it. Well, it's going, so... It is nicer to have this rather than just a bajillion small sandstones that I have no use for. Hey, look at that. Alright. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually what we'll do is in here, we'll come in here and we'll actually do the full... Oh, we can't. Never mind. Oh, I'm starving. Always gets me. Red meat stew with olive and pomegranate. Okay. Not too shabby. Alright, so we'll just do them like this, and then I'll probably just chop this back with the pickaxe. That really gets to be a certain level of not worth it if it's a single line there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this quarrying from mod, asks Nick? Yes, it is. This is from the Stone Quarry mod. The definition of edge case, yeah, pretty much is. So you can just do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think once we get to digging out parts of the temple, we'll want to consider using this mod too. Again, for the speed and to preserve the materials and our tool durability and so on. So I'll have to think about that and keep that in mind as we build and excavate especially. So let's go ahead and we're going to break this down just like this. that it says you wouldn't be surprised if you saw the stone quarry mod be made part of their base game. I could see that. It feels like it's too good for what Tyron would permit. I could see a much more limited version where maybe gosh, I don't know. How would he do that? Because Tyron seems to have a certain amount of payment that you have to provide for whatever convenience you're going to get. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so what I mean is like to get into this mod, you just need copper. And these guys never wear out. All you're paying for is hammer durability and the chisel durability when you go to remove the blocks. So you're not actually out exploring and in contact with the stone that long. In a matter of 30 seconds to a minute, I can have 343 stone ready to go. And I can pack my inventory with so many of those. It's ridiculous. I could kind of see him saying, hey, you know what? Let's allow it. But maybe bronze is where you start, and the bronze gets you a 3x3 max, whereas right now it's copper. Or I could see even going and saying, okay, iron, we'll start at iron. Iron gets you 4x4x4, and steel gets you 5x5x5. And maybe once we get, like, I don't know, if there's a titanium steel coming out, maybe that would get you to 6x6x6. So it wouldn't be as crazy. It would still be a lot faster than traditional quarrying in Vintage Story. But I think the current implementation is probably too generous for Tyron's general design philosophy. It didn't go as far back as I wanted it to, but that's fine. That. We'll just do like this. We'll have to make a little row of dirt or something. I can also see like a percentage chance that the splitter plugs break. So like every now and then you gotta replace one. I would want that to be a real low chance though. Okay. So I think what we're going to do here is this, the very bottom row is going to stay as sandstone. And this ledge will as well. Let's go ahead and we're going to dig. Let's go dump this stuff off first, actually. I will just stack the slabs we have outside here. You know what? I think we're going to put these guys in here. So slabbage. Well, I've got a new one that'll bother Ryuga. It's a Vintage Story skibbity crossover called Slabby Toilet. Take that, youngsters. There we go. Looks good. Yes, guys, we got him to sigh. That is like the dad seal of approval, getting a sigh. Feels good, man. There we go. Got some more sand I can get rid of here too. Perfect. Ah, so much better. Okay. Alright, so from here, I'm gonna want the bucket. Actually, I don't really want the bucket, but we need the bucket. I guess not quite yet, no. I lied. I lied, guys, I'm sorry. No bucket yet. We have foundations to do first. And we probably need more than this. But we'll see. I want to have an idea. I have an idea, guys. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. I have an idea. Let's grab a hammer again. Bucket, go away. The hammer, and we need a wedge chisel once more. I'm gonna put these back away just so we can have room for these. We need some of these again. We're gonna wedgie all these into smithereens. That it's suggesting a relief of rock using explosive. I could see that. Where maybe like you set up your, well, I mean, in real life, you do use, if you're looking to get a nice, clean block of stone, you would use splitter plugs and you would use a hammer. I've seen videos of that, people doing that. So, like that is real. So I don't know how you want to go about doing explosives for like large, real big projects. Let's get that. There we go. Let's see. Throw you back in here. Throw you back in here. Back in our bar. And I guess we'll grab you guys. Leave these guys here for now. So here's my idea, I was just going to do, originally, and shame on me. Shame on me. We'll come down here, it's easier to show here. So I was just going to do this. So dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. And just do a bit of this. But that's like, it's boring, Dad. It's boring. So what if instead we did something, and I'll show you this over here, something more like this. So we dig, dig, dig. The dig, dig, dig part isn't any different. I'm sure some of you can see where this is going already. Although, I spy a problem. Well, we'll start it here. So dig, 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 and then place, place, place. Place, place, place. Place. And then something a bit like this. Bring out these goodies here. And then we get a little crazy. We make sure we're not going to destroy anything too important up top, but we'll have to dig this out. So dig, dig, dig. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, this one too. Okay, there we go. So then we could have, oh, we could do even more dangerous. So what if we bring back the sandstone on the back of this, as promised, and then under here we do some more andesite. Although, the only problem I see is that this block over here is going to be funky, because at least for here, you'd be able to see some of that gravel showing through, and I don't want that. I wonder. Let's... Experiment time. Oh, I have to get the chisel, though. Shoot. We need the real chisel. I think I still haven't brought it over yet. Yeah, it's not here. Okay, so... Let's run home, grab our chisels, and BRB. There we go. Alright, so regular chisel, here we come. We could use the gravel. We could fill it with gravel. It's a good point, Guthlaf. But I think I want to see what it looks like with andesite and whether we can, if we chisel a block of gravel, can we still place flowers on it? That's what I want to know. If we can do that, then we're good, because we're only putting flowers in that sort of back block there, and it should only be a couple of bays where that needs to happen. And lake filter is out. Time to bounce. These stories aren't writing themselves. Thanks for the great time, Mr. Kurzar, and everyone enjoy the rest of the stream, and good night. Well, good night to you, too. Thanks for coming. And that just killed the music. Thank you. Rift. Ugh. You can chisel gravel. You can, as long as you have the all chisel, or chisel all blocks turned on. So by default, you can chisel stone and wood, and just stone and wood. You can't even do metal. And then there's an option you can turn on where it allows you to do all blocks. Would the water level under the arch or level with the garden gravel? I don't quite follow that. The water level is going to be down at the bottom under the arch, so it's not going to be in the arch. I guess what we can do is we can experiment. Well, we'll still bring the chisel back. But we can experiment a little bit. When our oranges are ripe too, shoot. We're probably going to take a break and pick those. Oh, look! Calm. I love it. How much longer do you guys have? 7 days. And 9 days. Okay. Yeah, let's take a break and we'll also grab those. With the water level under the arch... Oh, you missed a word. Okay, so it sounds like I did answer your question though. Okay. Alright, chisel. Do we have a chisel left? I'm not sure we do. We might need to make one. Or two. Whoops, no, stay in there. Nope, not there. I know we did do some serious chiseling earlier. And I know I have a box where I keep that kind of stuff. I just don't know. Oh, I know where it is. If we have one. Derp. Cameron Graves said you would love to do this stuff yourself, but you're not capable of staying focused long enough. You know, honestly, one of the big things, here we go, is that it is easier with an audience. You guys, in a way, help hold me accountable. I mean, great, like, I could just ghost, disappear and just be gone forever. There's always that chance, but I would rather not do that to you guys anyway. But, having an audience makes me stay focused on the task at hand. We have one chisel. We'll try it now. So, we have a hammer. We don't have a hammer. Okay, over here we do. Let's check up on these trees here. Okay, it's still thinking. And this one is still thinking. We have one spare breadfruit sapling, so if one of those dies, we're good. If both of them die, we might be in a rough shape. I'd be very disappointed if that happened. Alright, so get out of the stairwell. Hammer, here we go. Okay, so... gravel. Hammer in offhand. Chisel in main hand. Oop, you are now chiseled. Can I still put flowers on you? I can't. Oh, no. Okay. Whale shoot. Just gonna break this and leave it here. Okay. Alright, so this hammer stays here. This is not to come with us. Okay, so I think I have an alternate couple ideas we can work with. Let's have some food. We got our tools here, so we're good. There actually isn't much point to having 2 tool sets at this point, Oak Tree, just because, like, this area, aside from, like, the finishing touches on the Pan-Era, is pretty much done. I did say I wanted to deal with the oranges. Let's go ahead and just drop this here, or, like, here. Put our things in here for now. All the things. Let's go do those oranges, and then we'll head back to the temple with our goodies in tow. And it might make sense at this point, now that we're this far along, it might make sense to actually do the chiseling on one of the bays, just to get an idea for how it's going to look, and that way if we need to make any big adjustments, we're doing them now, rather than when it would take a lot more work to fix all the bays. Just fill these up. A little under the stem, or under the trunk block. There we go. Decent haul there. Oops. There we go. I wonder if any expanded food mods you can make olive oil. I think so. I'm pretty sure there are a couple mods where you can press most of the realistic oil-bearing seeds and things can be turned into oils, like flax oil, aka linseed oil, aka burn your house down oil. Let's get under here again. What do we got here? Two and a half stacks, not too bad. Let's go throw this in the basement. In the fruit bin, there you are. Interesting how much more prolific the pomegranates are. Of course, I think we have like twice as many trees. Never mind, that's about the same. That tracks, I guess. Watch me do a 360. 360 no scope. Alright, we'll just drag this with us. Burp. There we go. Yeah, Riga, don't tempt Tyrant. If you say, hey, we want scurvy at the game, he will add, like, oh, well, not only does your nutrients like increase hit points, if you don't have nutrients, you just suffer. everyone dogpiling. Don't let Tyrant know. Okay. Made it here unaccosted. We'll probably want to rest once we get to the temple. So I think what I'll do is rather than try to get anything too crazy going on with that sort of bay, I think what I'll do is probably just make the opening shorter, just enough so that the gravel doesn't show through. Oh, hyena. Hyena alert. Lake alert. And someday we'll actually fully live out here. I swear. We will need to like move some farms and things, maybe plant some more fruit trees. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted fruit trees up here on top of the walls here. Silly me. Maybe not like right along the whole way here, but maybe fruit trees around the ends, like around these areas here, where the towers are, and then line the rest of the walkway with some of the cypress trees. And then have fruit trees also in the center area. So the ones out toward the edges would be more like decorative. But they did fruit in a pinch. Just need to spend 5 years breeding breadfruit trees. Or breeding breed fruit trees. One of the two. Alright. Let's get our chest down. Dig all our things out of here real quick. And I'm going to leave some of these behind here. I think we're not going to get into the chiseling today. After all, looking at the time. So we'll leave these here for now. We'll fix up what we can over here. Grab some of these. Rest. With a lamp in our hand. City says, so pretty at night. Thank you. I'm really enjoying how this is coming out. This is the more we build this, the more excited I get to see what it looks like in the end. Okay, so let's get back down here. So I think what we'll do here is underneath here we'll put in andesite, like so. And then up top, actually, first of all, we'll deal with this. So let's grab our pickaxe. I think we need to make some more pickaxes too, actually. If memory serves. I want to do this. Now that's a little bit chunky. So I think what we'll do is we'll bring this down another block or something. We bring this down like that. And do that. That. Is that what I wanted to do? That is not what I was thinking of doing, was it? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Right. So we do this, like that, and then like that. So here, it's low. Like these would be sort of low to the ground. But as we get over here, they become higher and higher. And these would be decent places to put things like more lighting. Maybe even just smaller lights to fill this in. So here, again, would be another shorty one. So we do something a bit like this. Probably not even all that. Just down here. Symmetrical oil lamps is a good idea, Oak Tree, yeah. We have plenty of fat at this point. Yeah, we don't need to prevent much under here from spawning, I don't think. We already have these lights here giving a decent glow. This would be more for ambiance, I think. Alright, so we'll replace these here. We don't need these. Right, we actually should dig this out first, though. So let's go ahead and dig it out. Rats. I guess there's that. then we need the... You know what we could do? Is we could figure out just how much we need to do here. So like that, and then the stairs would come in under here. Like so. And so. Which means that we don't need to fill in this stuff. Because we're really only saving one block. So it's fine. Now let's do this. Oops. There we go. So we do that and that. Even a second one, actually. Yeah. Okay, worth it. Worth that savings there. Like so. So it's going to look a little funny because this is lower to the ground here, so there's a bigger gap here. But I think since it's so big, it shouldn't matter as much. The bigger your build, the more the more asymmetry you can just leave in and not care about too much. Alright, so we need to fill these back in somewhere. Ah, here we go. Alright, so let's get our gravel. Why do I have 11? Doesn't seem right. Oops. Have to do a bit of this. So we lost 2 from here. Do 1 there, and like 1 there. So 1 from here. Why am I missing a gravel block? Down here somewhere? Oh right, I left it. I chiseled the gravel block and left it back at home. Derp. That's why I'm exactly 1 shy. Maybe something darker for the arches. We could play with that later. I don't really have access to other darker stone right now. Plus, I'm trying to keep with the motif here. Do that, and then you, I guess, is fine. The motif, the color scheme of sandstone and blue here. So here's what I wanted to do here. Let's actually, yeah, sure, we'll do a little bit of chiseling here today. It's not going to be complete, but I think it'll be nice to see at least where I plan on going with this. So with the chisel, with the hammer, and we probably want the pantograph, which I already grabbed, okay. And I think we're good. So we're just going to start with this one right here, because it's kind of nice and easy to access. Hammer, so chisel you. And then we take this back like this. Okay. And then down here, we make a ladder. Oops, I chiseled that block by accident. Oh well. So back here, we're going to grab another tool that I forgot to grab. Am I doing different color stone for the different arms? No, no. This is a water and sun based thing, not a 4 elements kind of build. Hand planer, here we go. Wrong bay. So we do that. We bring out this. We do that. And then we bring this down like this. Okay, so there we have that. And then we just grab this guy. There we go. Can't quite reach him, though. There we go. Some of this going on here. Boop. On the ledge here. TL Forever 262 shows up and says, "Hi, Chris. I came here to give you a hard time. Is that okay?" I don't know. I get enough of a hard time around the house here. What kind of hard time are you thinking about? There we go. That little bit of depth there. I feel like that really changes the face of this from being really literally two-dimensional to rather literally three-dimensional. And what we want to do here, then, is we want to bring in... Oops. We would need to bring in some of the ashlar again in chunky format. And basically bring that out like this. And just build this up. So let's do this here. Not really. So you weren't actually coming here for a hard time. Okay, I'm cool with that then. Something like that. And then that. And this version, this part might actually be easier to do by hand rather than trying to copy. Oops. So we're doing literally five changes here. And actually, probably some of this. Something like that. A bit like that. Ooh, yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm feeling it now. I've got my hit, guys. I've got my hit. Oh, man. In the back here, we have this big smooth area with nothing going on. Then we have this down here. We'll have little lights down here. And being on the ship, like, you're not going to see these walls much. So we wouldn't have that parging, like, on this side. There wouldn't be much of a point to doing it. Because we'll be way down here where the water is. So I think that's a really cool idea. Well. Get the gravel in here, so we're good there. All right. Well, I think we're going to call the stream here a couple minutes early. I tend to go over, but I need to actually bounce out of here a little bit early today. So, I'll put our things away, get ready for chores stream. I am looking to have a chores stream on Wednesday, so look forward to that. And hopefully we'll get some more materials ready to go for everything we need to do here. These away, get out of here. And maybe get the lanterns. I will also probably do some of the cleanup on the water and maybe gold these lanterns using creative mode and deducting the gold that we would have spent just because I forgot to do that here. But everybody, that's going to do it for the stream. Thanks for coming. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the way out and subscribe if you aren't already. But for now, as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.